My name is Ryan Smith. I'm the guy behind Smith Makes on Instagram. Primarily I have a woodworking shop, but my hobby is messing with ink and paper and selling prints and giving out prints and just here demonstrating at Maker Camp. So I have an assortment here. I did the Maker Camp poster for last year, and I brought a new version this year. And then I'm just bringing different blocks that I've made throughout the year. I sell them online, and all the paper and ink is donated, so I'm just giving things out for the event and just demonstrating how the machine works.
I was a 20-year woodworker, cabinet maker, owned a cabinet shop, and back in the 2000s or so, CNC machines were not very obtainable at a low price. So years went by. From a cabinet maker, I became a millwork installer, and I slowly got involved in tool organization by building mobile. I built a mobile shop out of a box truck. And to be uber organized, I had foam everywhere. Everything had a place. Everything had to be very dialed in, and that led to making foam inserts for all the different products. So, yeah, that's what actually drove me into this business. My woodworking inspiration inspired me through a long chain of events. The ability to make something from nothing or from an idea in your head. I mean, the gratification when you build a product and stand back and look at it and it's like, yeah, I did that, you know? That's the best thing about being able to make something, design it in your head. And I mean, it wasn't until the last 5 years or so with learning V-carve, my learning on different CNC machines, being able to produce things at a different level is it's amazing, because you know, you take that intricacy and the possibilities of adding production behind it. Now you don't have to just worry about one-of-a-kind pieces. Now we have these CNC capabilities, the repeatability about it, and so that totally just changed the way I was able to do things.
I was expecting some pushback as far as like the printing community, you know, using modern technology with this stuff, but it seems more open these days. Nobody's giving me a hard time as far as, you know, cheating or anything. I've done all the hand carving ones too. Like there's a few prints here that are nothing but hand carving, so I know how to do it. But the CNC just makes it fun, and it can work while I'm doing other things in the shop. And like I said, this is just a hobby, so it's fun to mess around with.
As a maker, I originally felt I was eliminating my hands from the product, but you're still making with your mind. You're still building in construction from your brain. So whether it's being done from a machine or from your hands, it's still making, and I love all of it. Interesting to me personally is stuff that I know nothing about. So that, like the forging tent over there, the artwork, behind creating some of those mallets and the steel work, and like I don't know it, I don't understand it, so I really can appreciate all of the metalworking that's going on back there. That's what's great about the Makers Camp is, you know, you have all these different venues from wood carving, hand wood carving, you have power carving, you have metalworking, you have welding, and you know, we're all kind of like, we all know a little bit about everything, but to learn from some of these experts is like, oh, that's how I get a nice looking bead on my weld, you know, or that's how I can manipulate the carving.
I think all of us gathering around as a community is just, it's a big thing, right? Like that's what I come for, and the making part is secondary. Like that's awesome, but it's just awesome to be able to learn from your peers. That's it. That's my favorite thing.
I learn a lot by watching, so just to watch some of these people, even without asking questions, I learn a lot.
Today's day, right? Like with everything being so chaotic and hectic in the world, this is a really nice break where I'm not only getting time with my community and like my friends, meeting new friends, but I'm also getting re-inspired and like rejuvenated almost with all this creativity, like being around all these people to be able to like, you know, swap ideas and ask questions about crafts that you've never been able to learn before. Like that is going to carry for weeks, if not months, until the next event, right? And then we can get that again. And I think it's important for all of us to have that creative outlook. Even if you don't think you're creative, being around people that are creative, I feel is so important.
As far as the maker community goes, it just enforces my idea already of the fact that pretty much everybody I know in the maker community is very helpful and they like to share. And some are better teachers than others, but the more you get to know people, the more you get to know which ones are the good teachers and which ones aren't, and then how to ask the questions.
It's a good, you know, uplifting thing. That's why it's worth my time to come here. It's very inviting. I feel like we're all very inviting, but it's community. It's like having an extended family, you know, and going to like a family reunion and, you know, learning from people, talking, catching up. And it's seriously like some of these people I don't see until this event. And it's like we never like left, you know, it's like we pick up right where we left off, and it's awesome. Like it's awesome.